What is the purpose of coming back to power? To continue the program of create, loot, and share.
Abusuya we de mame enchi abomodin se obe like video yi sa share man nkoto afoforo nsoso ni nyina efa nanu nansa aprobo bia His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo wodi si nene so ewo epoye mantemo mechira Eastern Region na Eastern Region ordinary kire mu a ekopie be ti se so menya akosombo asuojaman okere ene miamia hodo bebre no ano ordinary kire mu wo hono mo a na eniema bi a wahya ase a na oye no esese otimi kɔ na okohwe baabi a eduro na de aka no so otimi ehye wo no mobɔ na wo mo ho ano ba se eyedene a obetimi aye ede ama wo no sa video yi a ye no eye 2018 video na yede His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo besi so na wanya afi baako na nafia edikan ni mo enkonya na woyi ye firi se bra wo baaye na wo ye se obonto ano ka kire Ghana fo se eyeden ya Free Senior High School de beba wo baaye na ohun se esika ni ho no mo no twena no san ya na nyeye ofo so de baaye o man ho kire ne so oye ne sa niema bebre no teachers allowance nso osan de baaye wo de napco ebaye police for water kase ma chese me kan mejade 2017 na Addo baye ne de ene no wo chen Yesu Kristo chese enkonya nko a enkonya na wo yeye nti niema wo sha ase se wo ye bie eye dormitories ahodo free se wo de senior high school ne baye no na nipa bebre no na nka wo munye ne da so se wo meko school no nyina nya kwan a wonom sha ase se wo meko school ti akoba asa no na ma school dan no apieso na ban ye se o ma obi ankotena fie eye de se obi akọ school nti sa na tie de ye nchem ebi nkwa anopa na ebi nkwa awia eno se ikura amanyoku ahodo ni bi so de ye omamuni kum se adenti na ye run shift na ban ye se da bi momma nkola ni nyina nkọ school na mento me boase na minsi dormitory kakran se de be ye be kakra no obi a ne kwan wa bia na obetimi abetena school ya kasa ye di adan no akidi a ene nkwara ne betena fie nti na Addo ye se da bi ye nkọ no double track ma band double track ba ya wa sha ase na wosisi nti wei wohwe mu a senior high school a okosra wo mu no eye dormitory kakraka pa wa sha ase na wosie ede bebo mu opoye mantemu a na eno se ka ho eno da nchen ya so mail one district one factory no ye se oba babia adwuma wo bia no se wohwe na bosia kora odi omanimu omokopese de be ometimi atre wo no adwuma nim aboa fa nipa bebre no a eno ne one district one factory no nti no Nana Addo kokohwe se de adwuma de ne si ko na ensem a Nana Addo kan ye de edikan na ditie yenya daje na yentie da edikan ene da etosumieno no wadaroma ema wure mfisa odo adwenkyere beba sanso so efa o comment ana se like video no na share ema afoforo nso sankabe me da sepa nya me hirawo.
His Excellency, you are no doubt a man of impeccable integrity and action by walking the talk. The people of Ilokrobo will go home today chest high that at long last, a dream is not only coming to fruition, but Ilo will also take its rightful place as the home of the University of Environment and Sustainable Development. The impact of the location of this stronghold of education in the municipality is a recipe for more jobs and opportunities for our youth. Growth of commercial activities, residential and commercial accommodation for both students and faculties. His Excellency, the question on behalf of the people of Ilokrobo is to ask whether the administration block and the Vice Chancellor's residence is going to be located in Bunso. His Excellency, referring the provincial Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, the people of Ilokrobo would like to ask for more development projects from the national park.
Last year, when I came to the eastern region, I was unable to come to Kroboland. I toured other parts of the region. So this year, I had to begin my journey into the eastern region with Kroboland. And that is why I'm here in Somanya. And coming here serves one good purpose. Not only do I have an opportunity to renew relations and acquaintance with the people of Somanya, but it also gives me the opportunity to put to death some deliberate misinformation that has been fed into the system here in Somanya. This is the misinformation that is being peddled by our political opponents. These are people who are looking at a long period in opposition. And as they realize that, they get more and more desperate in their utterances and in the fabrication that they're doing before the people of Ghana. The purpose is very simple. They want, in their desperation to get to power, they're prepared to say anything. And what is the purpose of coming back to power? To continue the program of create, loot, and share. That program is dead in Ghana. It will not happen again. That's not the program that the people of Ghana are looking for. But the misinformation has gone to the extent that Nene Aite Ayubokwe II even put the question to me that I'm going to give you some clear answers. There is only one University of Environment and Sustainable Development here in the Eastern region. One. It is the first public university in the Eastern region. Yes. It has only one vice chancellor. Yes. It has one administrative headquarters. Yes. And that the vice chancellor's residence is being there. They've started building it here. The administrative headquarters is also being built here as we speak. And the contents of the agreement that we had with the Italians, who have been so good enough to provide us with 45 million euros to build this university, does not allow me to turn this university to Bunsu. It does not allow me to do that. But it's obvious and I will never run away from it. I come from the area of Bumso. Yes. So it's very easy for them to come and tell you, oh, he's come to office and all the things that are meant for you, he's now taking it to his hometown. That is not the basis on which I am governing Ghana. I'm not standing just for the people of Achema Boakwa or Bunsu. I stand for the entire nation of Ghana. That is my answer.
Mr. President, Nananum, Ministers of State, and the visiting team in general, on behalf of ATL management and staff, we welcome you to Akosombo Textile. Nana, we are very delighted to have you here. We learned that you had a very hectic schedule, but somehow you managed to fit us into your itinerary. That shows the kind of concern you have for the textiles industry, and Akosombo Textile in particular. Nana, since you are here, may we take the opportunity to also thank you for the stimulus package that you gave us a few months ago. That has helped us take the basic steps in reviving Akosombo Textile. And now secondly, the recently announced budget, it was announced that local textile factories are going to be zero rated for VAT. Considering the fact that the government is looking for more revenue, zero rate VAT for locally manufactured textiles is a very bold step. And we thank you very much.
Let me start first by thanking His Excellency the President for deciding personally that he will change the course of his itinerary to make sure that he will stop here and visit you. The only reason why you are not able to compete is because all these imported textile prints that come into the country come in without the payment of duties and taxes. And we are going to stop that. The tax stamp should be one measure that will help us to identify those goods that are coming in without duties being paid and with logos being pirated. The second thing is that we are now going to designate a single import corridor. So you cannot bring textile prints into this country except through that dedicated corridor, which is through Tema. You know that in 2016, even though we import almost 80 million yards of textile prints into this country, only one container was deployed through the Tema. It means that the rest were being smuggled and through the Eastern Corridor. So we can no longer tolerate that. And that's why we are putting a dedicated entry point. It is amazing how the distortion of facts can totally obscure the truth of every situation that is going on that we have in our country. You know, you read the newspapers, you hear on the radio, ATL has collapsed, but the enthusiastic response and how you have received His Excellency the President shows that the matter is different.
Omampani wayɛ nneɔma bebree wobɔhyɛ a wohyɛ Ghanafoɔ a ebi ne free SHS koso wabɔ mmɔden a sɛ nkwala ɛdɔɔso nti wakyɛ nkwala no mmienu ebi enni kan kɔ na kyire ebi nso atoa so ɛbɛyɛ nsɛm bebree nanso awie ɛyɛ adwuma ɛma me a meka sɛ me bakora nso ɛka ho bi nyame nhyira wo district bi a wo hyɛ bɔ sɛ wobɛma adwuma aba hɔ yɛhu wɔ TV so bra ebi ɛhyɛ aseɛ woka sɛ mansin mu wobɛma yɛ $1 million mansin bia ampa ɛyɛ adwuma wobɔhyɛ a wohyɛeɛ akwan koraa mpo deɛ na nhyɛ daa nka bɔhyɛ no ho titiriw nanso ɛnɛ ɔkremaa mu mansin biara ɛnyɛ ɔkwan a ɛbɛma nnuane afuom nnuane nnwuma a yɛyɔ adwadie ɛkwan ɛho hia ɛsiane sɛ akwan yɔ ɛho hia nti yɛn nso yɛman yi wɔntwa yɛn ɛnya oyɛ akwan kronkromu akwan ketewa ne nyinara yɛn yɛhu ne pefee sɛ ugu so a wɔyɛ ɛwɔ ɔkremaa mu ɛno nti yɛsan aka sɛ nyame ɔnhyira wo
Excited for 3 reasons. This school has a very good reputation. It's been going there for a long time. And then secondly, it was one of the model schools that John Ajakum Kufuor elevated when he was president. I was a member of that government, so I wanted to come and see how that also has worked. And the third reason is the obvious one. I wanted to come and see what the free senior high school students are doing. And I'm happy to see from the breakdown given by the headmaster that the free senior high school is indeed working. More and more and more students are entering secondary school than before. The breakdown that I took down was that the senior high school 3 are 718 students, but SH2, which is the first year of the free senior high school, went to 854, and this year, the second year, has gone up to 1,120. So the purpose of free senior high school, broadening access, bringing more and more people, you are the clear evidence that it is happening and it is working. I'm very happy about that. What is the purpose of all of this? Very, very simple. None of the nations that have been in our situation have been able to advance without making education open to everybody. None of them. From the United States of America to Japan to Korea to India to China, all of these countries. Before the First World War, towards the end of the 19th century, was when the Americans decided. And that time America was not what it is today. But they took the view that if they could make sure that every young American had the possibility of going to school, that would be the basis of the transformation of America. It works for America. It is today the biggest economic power in the history of the world. Ghana, we are going to follow suit. We are going to follow suit. And then Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo. My personal contribution is going to be the pickup and the bus for all the students. So that we will have for a long time a memorial of the day the President of the Republic visited Augusta. That will be the So, I want to thank the headmaster and the staff for the good work you're doing and for this opportunity. But let me say one thing, and I'm speaking to everybody, especially the senior high 1 and 2, the free SHS people. The entire country is watching for your results in 2019. The entire country to see whether or not this sacrifice that the entire people of Ghana are making to give you this opportunity, whether you have taken good advantage. So your grades and results in 2020 are going to be scrutinized very, very, very closely by everybody. But I know from the energy I have felt in this room, I know it is going to be excellent. Excellent. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Kana media misusu se nia na baye ma omai etumpon a madwen chem se anka yenya long term policy madachi about 12 years after no anana ni ho no na obi obeba no na ni oyeye bia no watimi abeto so se de ene nana ye hwe achi a factory esi ho ache nanso yenye oboafo okukudurufo osi ade ayo nana more piafo say na wa pajaye na yenya emamuwa ene omoba be adwuma wa ha na atutwa asem akofom krono akofom na yesraw mu anyado boye wasa kwan so yes
ama hoto abre sa Ghana no twam de twamo ye baba ye Ghana foforo edisia akwan be duamu ama mo ye man nyira atumi akwakosia ade akwan betumi amama ekuafo so enya ahoden sonko woni so ye fidi adwuma so ni nyina ye ba be kabom ye kabom ye de ahoden tai wa echi a Ubehu enche, omane ni bedane, eme sikana adwuma aba omanyana mu. Asa adwuma no na meye. Emetam mesamo. Wos montamechi. Montamechi. Mon fama ho de entamechi. Nati true. That's it. And it's the one about. So, in front of a near fro. When I saw this, you know, I want to tell the idea and I'm here to cancel. Sounds some one that can find me on my body. And I know Mamma Hamo, may I have it. It would be a hammer. Minimajuma Mayer, Minimakuma Musa Medea, the Mambasan Baba Bogana Folkrono, the Basan Baba Juma, and my Puku Nicoso, I call them. Number him say, I feel none of the Tremua. Put to Bobaba, I want my Bemuno. Ghana for who say yes, a good father. The penny of Basso Baba Yajuma, a project. Thank you, Ambassador, for the assistance that the Turkish people have given us in the execution of this project. It's a very positive manner to celebrate 60 years of diplomatic ties between our two countries. We appreciate it very much, and we're happy to hear of the commitment of Turkish investors to invest in our flagship programs. All of them are very welcome, and we're happy to see that the very solid relations between our two countries continues to grow and grow. Montamechi, Mabanechi, Najuma Sisiano, the Yakwaya, Emma Mufa Ebe, Ababinya Ghana, Popebi, Ababetremo, Madame Sepa, Bamba Babishami, and Yamishamunya.